Welcome. Hi guys, Jay Smith here. Welcome to the AskGolfNut channel. Welcome to episode 4, hole 4 of From Stats to Strokes, a series which I've designed to look into shots gained, look into your decision making on the golf course, look into all the different shots that we hit which we really shouldn't, whether you've hit the wrong golf club because you haven't understood your right distances, what your percentages are from different situations when you're playing golf. And there's a great thing of playing the right percentages, but you need to know what the percentages are to make sure you make the right decision. Those kind of decisions that every golfer makes every single time they play golf will dictate what kind of score they shoot. And it's those bad decisions which lead to the large numbers. And again, when it comes to you being whatever handicap you are, it doesn't matter. You can be a really high handicap. We've all hit shots that far from the pin, etc. They're your really good shots. The difference between your really good and then your terrible, that is what your handicap is. If you look at the PGA Tour players, they hit shots that far away from the hole as well. The difference is their worse is a lot better. That's what the difference in handicap. So understanding certain things, there's loads of YouTube stuff there about equipment. I do equipment reviews. There's loads of stuff out there when it comes to coaching stuff, learn how to swing a bit better, be a bit more efficient, etc. But this kind of stuff, which generally speaking people find a bit boring, there's not that much stuff out there for people to really chew on and understand. So that's the whole idea. And the fun bit about doing it the way I'm doing it, this is hole 4, episode 4, but hole 4. I'm running a giveaway, and the giveaway is for a custom fit set of irons from either sub 70 or 11 golf. So whoever wins has a choice, and they do quite a few different iron sets of different versions, from blades all the way to super game improvement irons as well. So that's the fun bit. And so I pose a question every single hole, 18 holes of golf. This is episode 4, hole 4, and the question will be come up in a sec, and then obviously you get a chance to answer in the comment section below. All you've got to do is make sure that you like this video and you're a subscriber to the channel, and you also follow Sub 70 and 11 Golf on their Facebook and Instagram. And then comment below with whatever your answers are, and then I'll collate all the information for the answers video and see how everybody did. At the moment we have a leader, Ice Tray 2468, with 15 points from 3 rounds so far done, so well done. He's an absolute, full house so far. But he's only 2 points ahead, and there's 75 points left to go, so everything is still up for grabs, as you can see, up scrolling there. Right, so this is a live stream, saves my editing time, but we'll go straight into the question now. I have got chat up on there, just in case anyone does pop on. Necessarily not the easiest thing to do. This is a Sunday night, so apologies for the attire. This is my slumming it attire. Normal service will resume as from tomorrow. Right, so I'll pop the question, this 2-part question, and so we have question 1 and question 2. So in the answers I will need 2 answers, or in the comments I will need 2 answers. Part A, part 1, and then your answer, part 2, then your answer. You can obviously say what you want when it comes to explaining your answer, have a generalized comment, no problem. But yeah, as long as you have your first 2 parts of your comment, the answers, everyone's fine, and it will be easy for me to pick up when I collate everything. So here we go. These will be, but this is part 1 of the question. The question is, we are a 15 handicap golfer. Get your mindset into a 15 handicap golfer. So arguably, well, it's not mid handicap, because technically only half of golfers ever shoot sort of 100, and they never actually break 100 within reason. So anyone who shoots in the 90s and 80s and stuff, well, already, like, yeah, so this is a decent golfer. 15 handicap is still a decent golfer, and they're from the fairway. Yep, from the fairway, not rough, not anything else, fairway conditions. What distance away from the hole, finishing on the green, so it lands on the green, are they neutral for strokes gained? Now, strokes gained quickly is a measure of their ability to either gain shots or lose shots. So what that means is, if you hit a drive and you are a 20 handicap and you hit your drive 250 yards in the middle of the fairway, as a 20 handicap, you are gaining shots on your peers, on your other 20 handicap peers, by a load, because the average drive for a 20 handicap doesn't go 250, and the average drive doesn't hit the fairway. So you are winning hands down. And that might equate to 1.2 shots or whatever. But then if you only hit the drive 50 yards and it's in the rough, then you're going to lose shots. You kind of get the idea. And they do that for every situation around in golf to understand how you perform personally and also how you perform relative to your peers. And of course you can do that with a 10 handicap, a 15 out scratcher, and see where you are deficient in certain areas. That's the whole idea of shots gained. It's great. So as a 15 handicap golfer from the fairway, what distance away from the hole, finishing on the green, so it's got to be on the green, so effectively we're putting. Are they neutral for shots gained? So if you, and we can do this in feet or yards, it doesn't matter. I will do the conversion. Don't worry about that. It's a fairly easy conversion, just divide by 3. There you go. Lars is on there straight away, so he's got on there. I will have to make sure that I capture the chat. I've got the chat up here. I will capture this information just to make sure that we don't lose this. And then, yeah, we'll put all the information together. But so Lars has got 120 meters. The problem is, at the moment, you can answer if you want, but I'd wait till the other one. Just makes it easier for me. I haven't got to then sort of but it's fine. So we've got 120 meters. So we've got to then 0.91. So it's got to be around about 130 yards, 133, 132 yards, something like that. I'll do the conversion later, but yeah. So what distance away from the hole, finishing on the green, are they neutral for shots gained? Okay. But I think what they've got, so Lars has already got it a little bit wrong. And I'll blame myself, Lars, on this because obviously, okay, there we go. Lars has understood. That's right. It was my fault. I'll put it down as my fault. So 15 handicap golfer from the fairway. They're hitting from the fairway, yeah? What distance away from the hole, finishing on the green? So you've got to basically tell me they're on the green. How far are they from the hole? Yeah. I've got to make sure that's right. Hang on. Okay, now I'll add to that. I want to make sure, because I've literally just looked at my notes and I won't show you my notes because obviously I have questions on there from previous. There you go, right, that's my notes of everything. I need to add something in that to make it fair. So everyone listen, yeah? So everyone has actually clicked off, they shouldn't have done because obviously got part 2. So listen to this one. 15 handicap golfer from the fairway at 125 yards. Right, there you go. 15 handicapper from the fairway at 125 yards. I didn't do that at the time. I should have stuck that question in, but it doesn't matter. You can hear it. 15 handicapper from the fairway, 125 yards. We've got the 125 yards in there enough times now that everyone understands. It's from 125 yards in the fairway. Okay, what distance are they away from the hole? They hit the green. And what distance are they away from the hole, which is neutral for shots gained? There you go. That's nice and easy. Everyone get it? Anyone who's got access to the chat, just put your thumbs up if you understand before I go to part 2. And then I'll leave it with everybody and then we'll do to the answer video in a few days. So part 1, they would need to get 11 meters. Okay, so they're people are, yeah, Lars is starting to, yeah, everyone understands. But it's from 100, so Todd, it's 125 yards. Just think in your head, 125 yards. Hitting into the green, you're saying from that you can have another go. Obviously I will put a line under this. Obviously 125 yards wasn't said and before these answers were put down, so you can all have another go if you want. All the people that have got in there quick, you can all have another go should you wish. I'm not saying actually that it's right or wrong. Okay, Todd's on it straight away with the PJ Tour average. 27 feet from 127 to 125. There you go. So everyone understands. I don't have to say it again. Should I say it again? I'll say it once more. Part 1, question 1, is 15 handicap golfer from the fairway. And this is the inclusion that I didn't write on here. So listen, at 125 yards away on the fairway, hitting into the green. What distance away from the hole, finishing on the green, so putting, are they neutral for shots gained? Okay, cool. Right, let's go question 2 and see if I actually need to adjust that one as well. See, we are humans. There you go. Right, so let's just pop this one on here. Here we go. So part 2. At what distance does a 20 handicap golfer need to be to hit the green 50% of the time hitting from the fairway? At what distance does a 20 handicap golfer need to be to hit the green 50% of the time hitting it from the fairway? Not the rough, fairway. So, everyone happy with that? That's an easy one because I don't have to add anything to it because I messed up on the first question part. I omitted a very important part of the information was the distance, was you're a 15 handicap golfer from the fairway at 125 yards. I keep on saying at 125 yards because I will get people saying, oh, you didn't write that in your question. Yes, but we all have ears. So there we go. Right. Again, like with everything else, what I will do, I will capture all the information from everybody and I will then effectively grade it, band it in the answers. So like basically the bob on people will score 5 points and then all the way down to 1 point. And so if anyone sticks 7 billion yards in, they will still score 1 point because they've at least given an answer. You won't score very well if you put 4 billion, but you kind of get the idea. Everyone will score at least 1 point with any form of answer. But it will be graded from obviously bob on 5 points to 4 points, 3 points, 2 points, 1 point. There you go. That's the whole idea. And so Todd's saying part 1, 27 feet, part 2, 60 yards. Todd, I mean, okay, I don't normally do this, but this is live, so I will say this once. Todd, do you really want to have another go at that? If you think PGA Tour average, I don't know if that's true or not, by the way. When you're saying that PGA Tour average from 125 is 27 feet, if that's the case, then absolutely agree. If you've been Googled that and that's what it says, I'm going to agree with you because you've looked at it, not me. Yeah. If you're saying PGA Tour average from 125 is 27 feet, and we are talking about a 15 handicap golfer from fairway at what distance, or 125 yards, what distance away, yeah, they are not going to be the same as PGA Tour level as a 15 handicapper. So I'm giving everyone an opportunity to have another go if they wish. But effectively, yeah, so there we go. Other ones on there, we got Dave saying 27 feet for the first one from 125 to be shots neutral. And then Dave saying 75 yards for part 2. I will capture all the information on here, but I'll just sort of be mindful of the time because I just don't want to go too far over because I've already been on for now, however long, 13 minutes. There you go, or so, ish, maybe more. Right, so everyone else understands. So Lars has gone part 2, 75 meters, which is at about 10%, which is 82.5-ish, 83 yards. I will do the calculation, don't worry. And Todd can have another go at part 1 because at current understanding, a 15 handicap golfer from 125 is the same as a PGA Tour golfer from 125. I'm pretty certain they aren't. But Todd, quickly put something down before I finish the live stream, and then we'll go with that. And then this will still be on my video list as lives for notifications for subscribers and everything else like that, so you can still comment on the video after I shut the live stream down. And then also I will put this live stream on my normal long format video content list, which has got my normal videos that I'll put down. So you've got 2 options to be able to go on. I'll use both to capture all the comments, so it's not necessarily an issue. I just do both. Dave, right? Okay, so I opened the floodgates with Todd. So we'll say, right. What I will do, Dave, you've said 27 feet to start with. Oh no, we can't really, because, well, I suppose in essence, because of what I said, and PJ Tour average from 125 is 20. Yeah, we'll allow Dave's first or second guess of the first answer, because obviously what I said previously about that, so that's fine. But Todd, you got to pop something in relatively soon. Right. So, anything else that people would want to know, they can put it in the comment section or the chat, live chat now, obviously preferably because I'm here. Otherwise, you can pop in there. So I just want to do this once again before I finish, so everyone knows that part 1 is from 100 and hang on, 20. We'll try and do this other way around because the camera, yeah, 125 yards. 15 handicap golfer from the fairway at 125 yards. I omitted that from that. 125 yards. I will say again, a 15 handicap golfer from the fairway at 125 yards. I cannot say it enough. Yeah. What distance away from the hole, finishing on the green, not the rough or anything else, finishing on the green, are they neutral? Neutral for shots gained. And anyone who doesn't know what shots gained is, earlier on in the video, I explained it, if they're popping in late. So you can re-watch it and understand. And then part 2, at what distance does a 20 handicap golfer need to be to hit the green 50% of the time hitting from the fairway? There we go. So everyone's happy. Pete's saying everyone's good. That's cool. So in that case, have we got one back from Todd? Because Todd, obviously, I've given Todd another go on part 1 because of the omission that I didn't say of 125, because I didn't write it in there. Yeah, that's my fault. So I've said 125 yards. I didn't know how many times now for part 1, so people understand that part 1 is from 125 yards. My fault, but I've said enough. So yeah. Right, Todd. You've got anyway. I will, for your benefit, rewrite your answer in a comment to this video or the long format video, which I'm going to be doing shortly. I just need to edit it on YouTube first of all to be able to upload it, so it'll be up in about 20 minutes or so, possibly. Right, so thank you very much. What you need to do is make sure that you like this video. You've got to be a subscriber of the channel to be obviously entered into the giveaway for a full set of custom fit irons from Sub 70 or 11 Golf. Both direct-to-consumer manufacturers, and they, if you go sub 70, for example, not saying, I mean, 11 Golf make those 11 hybrids. I've done a video on this one already. If you haven't seen that one, go on my channel. The 11 hybrids are hilarious. If you struggle with strike, if you struggle with using a golf club, if you struggle with getting the golf ball up in the air, those 11 hybrids and their irons, which are hybrids, but yeah, are ridiculously funny. They're just so easy to hit. They just launch the golf ball. It is ridiculous. But then if you look at Sub 70, just have a look at their website. The amount, I mean, for very, very quick purposes, I will whack this up on here and get rid of these two very, very quickly, and I will literally fade it up on there. There's their MB Forged. That's their TC Forged. There is loads. That's their Pro V2. And then there's the 699 V2. They're talking the difference between game improvement irons or super game improvement irons and the 799 all the way to full-on blades. Sub 70 do a lot. And there's the 11 hybrids, which I said before, and they do wedges as well. They do that blaster wedge and also the wedge that you saw there. But then back on to the lovely, yeah, Sub 70s. Right. That's who's going to win. Whoever's going to win is going to win a choice of whatever they want, custom fit to them. Right. Anything else? No. Chat saying absolutely as normal. No one wants anything else when it comes to any information. So, on that, thank you very much for watching, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow Sub 70, Instagram, Facebook, that kind of idea. And then we will see each other in the next few days. Well, whether it be for normal content or it's for a answer video. I will put a post out on my my YouTube community, so people know that there is a cut-off period of a certain time, because I need to grab all the information to be able to stick it into a spreadsheet and stuff, and Excel, love Excel. so I need to be able to get all that time to do the answer video, but it won't be for a couple of days, possibly Sunday, maybe Tuesday, you never know. I might get one out Tuesday, if not Wednesday, but we'll see. I like doing the live streams because it's a lot easier for me to edit. Dave says, yeah, 40 feet on that one. And then 75 yards, was it? Oh, yeah, 75 yards for part 2, and then part 1, 40 feet. And Todd has disappeared, I believe, possibly from the chat. And so this is going to be an interesting one because I've gave Todd a free go as such at redoing part 1 because of the miscommunication, we'll call it, with the initial omission on the question, but I've said 125 yards enough times now. And Todd, if you're listening and listening to this again, you get another go at part 1 because you at the moment you put in for part 2, but not for part 1. So hope everyone liked it. If they did, go on, thumbs up. You have to give it a good old thumbs up, because if not, well, YouTube likes when you thumbs up. I love it when you thumbs up, and of course when you can't be in the giveaway if you don't thumbs up. Down there, subscribe button, subscribe as normal. Thank you very much for that. YouTube loves it and so do I. And also the bell icon on. Make sure, guys, you get the bell icon on. Not enough of you have got the bell icon on, because that will notify you next time I do the question and answer videos. And then, yeah, Lars, thumbs up. And so we will see everybody. All the members I will see tomorrow night for my weekly live stream that I do for members. If you want to be a member or think about member, just pop onto the home page. There's where the subscribe button is, there's a join button. If you click on that join button, have a look at the information there. You'll get an idea if you wanted to join the AskGolfNut community on weekly live streams that we have every Monday evening. So hope you guys well. We'll see everybody soon.